Centripetal force is the force that acts on a body moving in a circular path. The force is pointed towards the center of the circle around which the body moves. Centripetal force isn't a new type of force per se. It just describes the specific effect that a force, whether that be gravitational, normal, tension, etc., has on an object's motion. Centripetal force can be observed everywhere in day-to-day life. For example, washing machines rely heavily on centripetal force to separate water from clothes. The clothes are forced into a circular path by the walls of the centrifuge, but the water can escape through the holes. Strictly speaking, the water is not being forced away from the clothes. Rather, the clothes are being forced away from the water. The reason I stress this difference is because of a common misconception in physics called centrifugal force, an apparent force that acts away from the center of the circle. Let's say you are spinning on a merry-go-round. As the merry-go-round spins faster and faster, you notice that you're getting tugged away from the center. At some point, you spin so fast that you lose your grip on the merry-go-round. As a result, you might conclude that there is a centrifugal force at play here. But if that was true, and if you unfortunately did lose your grip, you would fly directly away from the merry-go-round. But that doesn't happen. Rather, you move tangentially. So then the question arises, why do we feel this apparent force? The reason has to do with inertia, the tendency of a massive object to resist changes in its current state of motion. When you're riding in a car and the driver slams on the brakes, your body lurches forward. Not because there's some force pushing you, but because of your own body's inertia. Similarly, when making a sharp turn in a car, your body is pushed against the inside of the car, not because something is pulling you out, but because your inertia wants to keep traveling tangentially and the car forces you into a circular path. Your state of motion is constantly being changed, so inertia is constantly acting upon you. Centrifugal force can be used to simulate added weight. For example, a person standing at rest experiences 1g of force, but a person on a loop-de-loop roller coaster experiences more than 1g because of the effective weight that is added to their normal weight due to centrifugal force. Many rides only have a few loop-de-loops because they run the risk of a passenger losing consciousness as too much blood rushes from their head down to their legs. Space stations take advantage of centrifugal force by using centrifuges to create artificial gravity in space. Kinda like how these ladybugs experience centrifugal force as they spin in the bicycle wheel.